Welcome back. Students across the state getting ready for the 39th Annual Tennessee Scholars Bowl, and so is Frank Murphy, who hosts that competition here. It's coming up. In fact, the first rounds are on Monday, right?
That's right.
So what can people expect this year?
Well, it's an academic competition.
Right.
So we've got the brightest high school minds
Right.
from all over. I mean, from the Tri-Cities down to McMinn and Monroe counties, all the way into Roane County, really a wide swath. And we ask some tough questions. It could be math, history, geography, science.
Now, as you ask those questions without having the answer, do you know the answers to most of those questions?
Well, I'll say that maybe when I first started on the show, I've been on my 7th season now, maybe at the beginning, no, but I've actually learned some of the material.
Right.
Just by osmosis, by
Right.
default, by researching it in advance to make sure that all the questions are exactly correct, that there's no question that could be challenged by a student.
How does that process work? Because you're right. I mean, the way a question is asked can
Well, one of the
change
things
it.
that I'm doing differently this year is my wife helps me with this. We took on the responsibility of compiling the questions. And I'll say that because we do write some new ones,
Right.
but we also take in questions from some contributors, and we take some of the old questions from the past 39 seasons and refresh them and recycle them. So we have to look at those and say, well, could this question be answered in 2 different ways, especially if I ask an art question about a particular painting and
Right.
multiple people have painted that same image, you know?
Right.
Or it could be a history question, and we have judges who are former teachers, and they'll say to me, well, you know, you forgot about the Whiskey Rebellion, you didn't mention that. And I was like, okay. So I go back to the drawing board and you rewrite the question.
There you go. What has changed? Because 7 years you've been doing it?
Yeah, this is
what
my
has
7th
changed?
year.
What has changed, and what hasn't changed over the 7 years?
Well, you know, we have more teams this year. We had a little bit of a setback during the pandemic and the lockdown. You know, some teams were not able to send schools. We're not able to send their teams, not able to participate. But we're back up to 59 teams this year. Our goal is to get to 64, have a full tournament. So we had, 5 people had first-round buys this year, only 5. And then they're actively participating in the game and really competitive, super competitive, trying to ring in first and fast and lock the other team out from being able to score.
Right. It's a sport, just in a different way. Where can people watch it? Where can they go to learn more?
Well, there's 2 ways. The easiest, of course, is to check out East Tennessee PBS. It's on every day at 5:30 in the afternoon, so set your DVRs for that. Or what really has also changed the game is the fact that past seasons are now available to binge watch online on the PBS video app. And we noticed that our students are doing exactly that.
Yes.
During the time period that we were recording the episodes, the numbers went up. For the Scholars Bowl episodes, they're even in the parking lot, even in the lobby, watching old episodes and answering back to me on their phone to try and get a competitive advantage.
Well, that's how you get smart, right?
Yeah.
You got to cut all the angles you can. Frank, thank you very much. Best of luck with it.